Today I am going to talk about the 10,000 hours concept. Uh, there is too many myths about 10,000 hours concept, and I don't know what that you know about 10,000 hours concept or not, but it's a great concept by some theorist or some, I don't know who gave this 10,000 hours concept, but this is the concept which tells you that if you work on a particular skill for 10,000 hours, okay, if you work on any skill, it doesn't matter which skill you are taking on, okay, which field you are choosing on to make your career, it doesn't matter, okay, like it could be coding, designing, or say our trading, okay, so it could be anything, but if only thing is there that it takes 10,000 hours to master and any particular field. Let me show you how. And if this concept is saying that 10,000 hours are must, then let me show you the reality that in what like how much time we can achieve this goal. Okay, so 10,000 hours, first of all, it's not a small number, okay, it's a big number. And hours, 10,000 hours is a big number, okay. So if you are ready to give 2 hours per day, like for the whole year or in the upcoming year, to master at any particular field, then you might have the answer. But let me tell you that it will add up to the 730 hours of the whole year. And if it is taking 730 hours of the whole year, then if you have to make up the 10,000 hours, then it will take approximately 14 years, like 14 years to make you master in that field, okay. So it will take 14 years, 14 years to make yourself a master in that particular field, okay. So let's talk about if we are willing to give 4 hours a day, okay, like some people are ready to give 4 hours a day, like 4 into 365. You might be thinking that 4 is enough, and we can make sorry, we can become a master in any particular field in 4 by giving out a 4 hours a day. That's not true, my friend. It will end up with 1460 hours only. And if you know about the basic calculation, then 10 okay, sorry, 1 second, then 10,000 hours is still a big number as compared to the 1460 hours, okay. 1460 hours, 1400, you might know that it is giving us the approximately 10 multiplication of 10 years, okay. 365, I had multiplied the 4 into 365 because it is the total number of days in 1 year. And if you are willing to give 4 hours per day, then 365 days are the outcome of 1 year. And if you are willing to give 4 hours per day for 365, like I am not saying that some holidays are also counted, some cheat days are also counted. No, I am, if you are working some days like 8 hours, some days like 6 hours, some days like 10 hours, and some days like 2 hours, some days holidays, some days cheat days, then also maybe you might manage to end up with 4 hours. And 4 hours is a very great number, like 4 hours is a very sweet number. If you are willing to give, if you are able to give 4 hours per day, then it is a good thing. But it will still take you 6 hours, 6.8 hours to master at any particular field present in this world. Okay, so it will take about 6.8 hours, oh sorry, 6.8 years to become a master at any particular field. Okay, so let's some people are more motivated and some people are like, okay, I'll give 6 hours. Like I was when I read about this concept, i I was thinking that I will give 6 hours or I will give 8 hours a day, but this isn't possible. Why? If we talk about the longer term learning of any particular skill, then we can't manage. We are supposed to manage, but we are very, it is very difficult to manage 6 to 8 hours per day, and I am still managing to give to my particular field 6 to 8 hours per day, but still I can, it's a big number. And 6 to 8 hours out of 24 hours from your day, like 1 second, out of 24 hours of your day, you have to take out 6 to 8 hours. And if you take 6 hours of this day, then you have 18 hours a day, and you have to do many things, some weddings, some events, some parties. And if you are willing to do these parties and all, then welcome to the maybe 5 or 1% club. Okay, so if you are willing, let's talk about, if you are willing to give 6 hours per day, let me change the color. Okay, 6 hours per day into 365 gives us the number, maybe some mathematicians know the number, so let me write it down, 2190. Okay, and if we have 2190, still it's a big number, but if you might manage to do the mathematics of this number, that 10,000 isn't far away by giving 6 hours per day. Okay, 10,000 is not too much far away. If we will give 10,000 hours, sorry, if 10,000 hours per, sorry, 10,000 hours is not a big number. If we'll give 6 hours per day for whole year without doing cheat days or holidays, or averaging out the 6 hours per day for the whole year and consistently doing it for like for doing some consistently doing for the whole year. Okay, so 10,000 is not far enough. Okay, so how much far enough it is? So let's talk about it. Like if we have 2190 days each day, oh sorry, if we are giving 2190 hours per year, then we can master at any particular skill. I think some great mathematicians can make, not great mathematicians, but people smart enough in maths can do this math. Like it, let me show you, it will show up like this. Okay, so 10,000 upon 2190. So 10,000 upon 2190 will give you approximately 4.5 years to master at any particular field. Okay, and I think that to many people think that I can give 6 hours per day and it's not a big deal. Yeah, it looks like it's not a big deal, and you might manage to give 6 hours per day for a longer time. But I will say you, if you are starting, if you are thinking that I will give this field my whole, like my whole efforts, like 6 hours per day or 8 hours per day, because I want to master this field early, then I think you must come on, you must try it from building blocks. First, try to give it 1 hour per day. it's a big number. I will say you that try to give it the counted. I'm not saying not counted. You are giving not count uncounted one too much time. Okay, so first give, if you are starting, first give 5 minutes to any particular field, or minimum 2 minutes to at any particular field you want to master. Okay, don't take hectic that oh, what will happen by 2 minutes per day. You are, you aren't understanding that you are stepping on the first step of the stairs. Okay, so 2 minutes per day. I'm not saying that we will multiply this. Okay, we will compound on this. When you will start 2 minutes per day, then increase it 2 minutes for 1 week, then 30 minutes for the next week. We humans think this is a very small number. I will do the 30 minutes from the first week, then the 60 minutes from the second week, then the 2 hours from the third week, 4 hours from the sixth week. That's not how humans brain works. Okay, human brain takes time to develop the consistency. Okay, so if you are willing to give 2 minutes, 2 minutes is an easy number, and I think no one would be lazy enough to give 2 minutes of their whole day to a per master at any particular field which they want. Okay, so 2 minutes first step, then 30 minutes first week. Let me write it down. First week, then the second week. Okay, you can understand. Okay. Okay, then slowly and steadily increase it. We are not going to make it to 6 to 8 hours if you are not willing to if you are not thinking that I can manage 2 minutes of my per day for the whole week, then 30 minutes, or maybe you can even decrease it to 15 minutes, then 30 minutes, then in the next week 45 minutes, then in the next week 60 minutes. This is not for the competitive exams. They have to do everything in the 1 or 2 years, and if they want to master they want to master like JEs and all, they have to give 12 hours, they have to give 14 hours, they have to give 16 hours. And if you are willing to give at any particular field your 12 or 14 or 16 hours, then it is not far enough. Okay, if you are willing to give 12, 4 and 16, I think 12 into 365 gives you the number of 4380. It's not far, it's not far from the 10,000 number. Okay, it's not too much far from the 10,000 number. 14, if you are willing to give 14 hours per day, 365 into, let me write it down, 365 into 14 equals to 5110. Okay, and come on the 6, what is this, if we focus on 16 hours per day for the whole year, then we are too much closer to master our field, and we will come up with 5840. And you just have to do this for 1.7 years. So if you want to master at any particular field fast enough like a rocket, but you aren't willing to give 16 hours, but you want to achieve it in 1 or 2 years, then you have to give 16 hours per day. Okay, so focus on giving your desired field 16 hours per day, because it's not a big amount of hours. If you eagerly want to master at any particular field, but if you slowly and steadily want to become a master at any particular field, then you can try this method. First 2 minutes, then 15, then 30, then 1 hour, then 2 hours, then 3 hours, then 4 hours. Like this will make up the consistency in you. 2 minutes, sorry, one second, 2 minutes, and then 15 minutes, then 30 minutes, then 45, then 60. Okay, you will be thinking that too many weeks have been over, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, but the consistency and your mind has been developed in this era. Like, it would be you, no one can beat your consistency if you are giving this much time each and every day. I'm not saying this to give to show to someone else. Just count 2 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 60 minutes. Count when you aren't cheating and you are learning that particular field. Okay, 60 minutes, then like one and a half hour, like what is say 130, 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, and then 2 hours, then 3 hours, then 4 hours. Okay, and here first month over. Okay, let me show you the reality. Like here first month over, come on, 6th, 7th, 8th. In the 8th month, in the second month or the third month, you will be doing this thing for 3 hours per day, and the consistency and the discipline which has been developed in yourself would be at the another level. No one can beat your consistency and consistency and discipline. No one can beat yours. Okay, then you will be 5 and 6 and 9 and 10 and 11. Okay, wait for a second, and then 7 8 9 7 8 9. I think my whole page is over. 10, and last one we will take 11. Okay, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the 16th week. Okay, so in the first week you will be at like something around 45 minutes per day. In the second month you will be around 2 to 3 hours per day. In the third month you will be around like, wait a second, where was it? In the second month you will be around 6 to 7 hours per day. In the third month you will be around 9 to 10 hours per day, and in the 16th week you will be crossing the 10th figure per day. 16th week, or say 1 2 3 and 4, in just the sake of 4 months. And I don't think so the 4 months is a big number. Come on, 4 months is a big number if you are willing to master at any particular field. Okay, so you have to give everything yourself, but start by small. Take baby steps and slowly, first crawl, then slowly and steadily try to achieve the big things, because big things won't come you in just like, I will start from the 16 hours per day from the first day. It's not gonna work. You will do it for 1 week or 1 month, 2 3 4, but you will, when you will exhaust na, you will don't even think to try it over again. Okay, because you were exhausted too much that you wouldn't even think that I should start it again or not. Your mind will be saying that is a very bad thing, it will end up you in chaos, just avoid that. And that's a big trap too many people fall in, because they think that I'll be the master in 1 or 2 years. But yeah, you could be, but slowly and steadily start. Compound your hours per day and see the result of compounding. And I can bet you that if you are willing to give if you are willing to increase your per day hours slowly and steadily by week or by months, then you will make the best or you will become the best at any particular skill or at any particular field. So okay, so that's it. Thank you.